Los Angeles, California.
There he is, that's him. Don't take your camera off of that guy.
Moments ago, a hot-dogging motorcycle caught the attention of police, and he made his contempt toward them very clear.
The Northeast Division of the LAPD tried to get this guy to pull over. He did not.
But he doesn't act like someone who truly wants to get away. Instead, he cruises calmly down the carpool lane, giving television choppers a chance to catch up. At one point, the rider even slows down, looking behind him to make sure he still has pursuers. The officers make the terrifying realization, this guy is playing to the cameras.
He'll slow down momentarily, looks behind him, he sees that he's indeed being followed, and then he hits the gas and takes off again.
It's the worst kind of suspect, one whose only motive is to cause as much mayhem as possible. A cruiser gets ahead of the chase.
As I look ahead, I can see black and white on the shoulder, right there on the left side of your screen. The motorcycle goes flying right by.
The added police presence only encourages the biker's performance. He's got a growing audience, and he's ready to dazzle the crowd.
And I'm just amazed at the speeds at which we're seeing right now.
He accelerates to 110 miles an hour, showing off his bike's power.
The helicopter is barely able to keep up.
When traffic builds up, he begins a deadly game of high-speed lane splitting.
Look how dangerous that is. He's moving right through the traffic here at an extremely high rate of speed.
Police cruisers are left in the dust. And as for the choppers, he's got a plan to upstage them later.
Somebody decides that they want to change lanes, this guy's had it.
But just when he thinks he's stolen the show, law enforcement sends in a two-wheeler of their own.
Look at that, CHP is behind him.
A motorcycle patrolman picks up the chase, and he matches the renegade biker move for move.
You can see him really take off there at 60 miles an hour now.
The suspect suddenly realizes that the gig is up. He sideswipes a van.
Oh!
But he still can't seem to shake the officer on his tail.
He is flying, and still law enforcement right behind him. Extremely dangerous.
Panicking, the rider veers across the dirt road towards an exit ramp.
Oh, he's on the dirt road. He's getting off the freeway,
The cop backs off. With pedestrians out on the streets, continuing the ground pursuit is too dangerous.
There are no units behind this guy, but still very dangerous. Look at that.
Once again, the chase is left to the helicopters.
Again, he accelerates at a very high rate of speed.
But the rider believes his slick moves have sprung him, and he's ready to give the news cameras his grand finale.
Whoa! Control that camera!
The high-speed glory seeker actually pops a wheelie as he flies down the street, a stunt for all of Los Angeles to see. Then, having lost the police behind him, he makes the one move that could lose choppers. He races down a tree-lined street and disappears from sight. The news pilot can't find the biker anywhere, and he is understandably frustrated.
Oh, man. Ah!
By the time the cruisers arrive, the bike is nowhere to be found.
Cop's coming up now. He went into the apartment complex there.
It looks like the guy's gotten away clean, until he suddenly pulls his wildest trick yet.
Is that the guy?
Unbelievably, the rider steps outside talking on the phone. He's telling his friends about the chase and looking at the news chopper insignias to see which channel they should watch.
Yeah, I think he put a sweatshirt on.
He's wearing a different top now, thinking that the quick change will fool police.
It's a blue sweatshirt, that was him.
No such luck. Officers converge at his front door and are instantly met by the man's distraught family members. They argue with police, hoping the cops will relent, but their efforts are to no avail.
There he is, that's him.
The biker is hauled off away from his home, and his family can only watch and wonder why he did it. For 15 minutes of fame, he put his very life in jeopardy.
I'm just amazed at the speeds that we're seeing.
He had taunted authorities for the sheer thrill of it.
Whoa!
But the very cameras that he was playing to
Is that the guy?
took away any chance he'll ever have at an encore.